this? Um, all right. I think we're live. So it's been a long time. Shouldn't have left you. Let me see this. So let me turn this off. And boy, I have been wanting to do this for quite some time. I am talking about a Final Destination live watch. This has been in the makings for a long time. This has been something that I have been wanting to do for a long time. And the fact that we have a new Final Destination movie coming out, I believe this month. um, so I'm going to put captions on. Hey, what's going on? What's up? What's up? What's up? I am putting subtitles on because it just makes it easier to watch stuff on here. How am I doing? BY Destroyer? I hope I'm saying that right. Is it BY Destroyer 2000 or is it By Destroyer? I'm doing swell. How are you doing? Justin, you've been a long time subscriber since 2014. Holy shit. Holy shit. That's a long ass time, my dude. I appreciate the support. That's a ride or die right there. I should probably go back to doing some more live watches, right? It's By Destroyer. Ah, okay. I just want to make sure, sometimes you say something and it's like, no, it's BY, or I can call you Destroyer though. Okay, Destroyer, if that's what you prefer, by all means. So, May the 4th be with you. Hell yeah, Double A. You can see I'm wearing a Star Wars t-shirt. I am not doing a Star Wars live watch. I probably should have. But I probably should have. But Final Destination Bloodlines is coming out. You've never seen Final Destination? They should have made Julie the main character. More likely she dies. Same goes for Rey. Should have been the main leads. May the 4th be with you. Thank you, Destroyer. They should have made Julie. I mean, look, I love Julie James. I love Jennifer Love Hewitt. And I even like Freddie Prinze Jr. In those movies. But it's been so long, and they are so much older. Not that I would have been against them coming back. Trusted review, especially horror movies, I always take care. Oh, well, thank you, Justin. I appreciate that. I'm just honest. That's all it is. I'm honest. If I love something, you will know. If I hate something, you will know. And there's a lot of times when I've loved a movie and the general consensus is not love for those films. So I can be alone sometimes. But yeah, as far as Julie, Jennifer Love Hewitt, like if they had made her the main character, I would have been cool with that. But I like the fact that she's there. I like the fact that they are acknowledging her existence. They are acknowledging the original movie. I think doing remakes of good films, horror or whatever, doesn't really make sense to me. Hope the new Anaconda movie doesn't flop and doesn't follow the route of the third. Are they making another Anaconda movie? I didn't even know that. Are they doing like a reboot, remake? Yo, Shadow Bear is in the house, aka Prince Pintro. Oh, that's what P Pintro stands for. Okay. It can't work with new characters. Oh, well, that's not exactly true. First of all, we haven't seen the movie yet. So you can't say it can't work if we haven't seen it yet. It might work. It might not work. The Scream movies have shown At least for me. Maybe there are some people who don't like the newer, younger characters in the Scream movies. I think Scream 4, the newer, younger characters were fine. Scream 5 and 6, I liked the newer, younger characters. Um, how late are you? I have not started the movie yet. I I figured I was gonna wait like 5 minutes or so before I started, and, see how many people were interested. I also want to get myself a water because it's hot as fuck in my apartment. I didn't put the AC on because I didn't know how loud that would be, so I just have the fan on. I mean, hopefully that's better. Right now we have the main menu up. Give me 2 seconds to get a water, and I'll be right back. Okay, so maybe I lied. I got a water and I got one of my trusted blue drinks. Now you know it's a live stream when I have my blue drink. Okay, so let's get going here. It's been years since you've seen this movie. To be honest, it's been years since I've seen this movie too. So, a lot of reasons why I wanted to do this live watch is just to rewatch it. Also, I promised uh, one of my subscribers, Ty, he donated a lot of money the last live stream I did, and so because of that, I let him pick the next movie. Is this movie a mindfuck movie? That's what I've heard. A mindfuck movie? Um, a mindfuck. I mean, it's pretty trippy. Um, the second movie gets a little crazier, and you could argue the third movie as well. Like the actual kills are heightened and crazier. Those are probably more mindfuckish, but yeah, this one's pretty trippy though. It's just as far as the stuff going on. Okay, so I'm about to press. Hold on. I'm going to. Let's. Oh wait. Let's. I'm trying to see if I can pause this. I want to pause it so I can tell people when's a good time to hit. Okay. Where is okay? So right now, you're happy we are getting. I'll see you soon. Hell yeah. Probably my favorite quote from this movie. I'll see you soon. Tony Todd, R.I.P. By the way. Uh, so we are 0.00.01. That's where I have it paused right now in case anybody, even if you watch it after the fact, if you watch this video after the fact, this commentary, you can sync it up and watch it with me. I'm going to press play in 3, 2, go. Oh, 4, 5 seconds in, we are in. Anaconda. Hold on, let me make sure this doesn't fall while I hook the. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I love Jennifer Love Hewitt, but like if they thought it made more sense for them to have a younger cast and just have them in, you know, I mean, think about it. Nev Campbell, they're bringing back Nev Campbell as the main character for Scream 7, but Nev Campbell was not the main character really for the fifth movie. And I didn't mind that. So I am keeping an open mind. I don't think it's fair to just be like, it all sucks. You know, like let's see how they do it. Let's see how much of Jennifer Love Hewitt is in the new movie. Let's see how well the newer, younger actors are. You know, I would rather them do it this way than do a straight up remake, to where we don't acknowledge the old movie at all. When this first came out, I used to watch this movie like every week. I was obsessed with this movie. I was obsessed with it because I was obsessed with the idea. I was obsessed with uh, the way the deaths were set up and the way, it's fascinating to have a killer not be an actual person. You, Shadow Bear, you thought Tony Todd's character was death in human form. I gotta be honest, so did I. um, Probably not until the fifth movie when I realized that, like, oh, okay, maybe he's not death, right? Maybe he's something else. What Final Destination taught me was to never play with your life and always treat people with respect and positivity. Well, I mean, hopefully, I think I always kind of had that thought. But if a movie can teach you to be nicer to people and appreciate your life, then hey, that's not a bad thing. Since Tony Todd is going to be in Bloodlines, I wonder if they will actually explain his character or if he's still going to be the same type of. We don't exactly know. Like, directed by James Wong. Not James Wan. James Wong. I'm always curious about characters' posters in movies. Like, it kind of shows you what characters they are, you know? Look at how young Devon Sawa is. It's cool that Devon Sawa is still, like, acting in horror stuff, right? He was in the Chucky show. He was in that Black Friday horror movie, if anybody saw that. Hey! Break Ops! Good to have you in the chat, buddy. What's up? What's up? We are live. Devon Sawa, for such a young actor, was a really good actor. Hey, you know what, my dude? My bad. I did not know you were working. It's a Sunday. I didn't know you were working on a Sunday. But yeah, my bad. My bad. This was a little impromptu, though. I'm not gonna lie. This was something that I was just like, well, let's do this. Can't believe Stifler is in this movie. Sean William Scott, yes. Sean William Scott in a horror movie. Who would have thought? Especially back here, because I think American Pie had come out a year before this. And yeah, and then he's in a horror movie. 1 a.m. or is it 180? 180 flight 180 is the yeah. It's the flight. I do love this film. I know most people, if I was home, I'd put it in my DVD. Oh man, I wish you could watch with us. You don't care about new characters? I mean, hey man, that's your opinion. You don't care about new characters? I will tell you this, it's going to be a lot harder to make a sequel with Jennifer Love Hewitt as the main character and keep it as interesting and to get as much of a bigger audience. You know, I think they are trying to do the best of both worlds. I think they are trying to respect the original, the people who love Jennifer Love Hewitt, and they're trying to cater to a newer, younger audience. You're never going to successfully continue this without a newer audience. Y'all talking about, well, this guy in the chat is talking about I Know What You Did Last Summer, the new one. He's very upset about this new movie, apparently. What the fuck does he want? Ali Larter. Do we all have Ali Larter? Are we fans of Ali Larter? I remember when she was in like a lot of stuff around this time. Does anyone else think that their teacher is hot as hell too? What's her name? Bro, Ali Larter's in this? Yeah, man. Ali Larter. She's in the first and second Final Destination. She comes back for the second one. She's the only character who has been in more than one Final Destination movie. She's on the show Landman on Paramount Plus. Okay, because I haven't seen her in a while. I didn't know what happened to her. I know she had some controversy a few years ago. It's very popular, so she's doing great. All right, good for her. Good for her. She was in Obsessed with Beyonce. Was that the last thing I saw her in? I mean, that goes to show there's so many TV shows that it's impossible to watch all of them. But it's also like so many people can be doing so many shows and you might not even have heard of it, seen it, know of it. Look at this couple making out. Brief interaction with there's some foreshadowing. Devon Sawa gave Ali Larter her book back, and the page was on Yellowstone. I've heard of Yellowstone. Isn't that the Kevin Costner show? I've never seen it, but I have at least heard of it, if that's the same show that we're talking about. So, yeah, Devon Sawa gave Ali Larter her book, and the book was open on the page of Princess Diana's car crash. I like this actor who's playing Devon Sawa's friend here. The Cowboy Mafia. It's a lot harder to make this revolve around entirely new leads. So, unfortunately, Alexander, am I saying that right? There's no way I can pull up the chat. The chat only shows up when people post new messages. So, as much as I love I Know What You Did Last Summer, the original, let's be real. A lot of people, especially younger than me, have not seen that movie, might not even be aware of that movie. I'm impressed that they're even acknowledging Julie James and Jennifer Love Hewitt. There are far more people who don't know. Oh. Alex Narnia? Is that your name? I would bet you that majority of horror audiences that go to theaters today are not people our age. They are teenagers. It's younger people. Obviously, there are some people, yes, like me and you, who love the original movie, but we're not the majority. We're not. I'm sorry, like, I would be very full of myself to pretend like there's more audiences out there who are like me. See, I love all this stuff. Tyler Jefferson. Which horror movie is better, Sinners or Get Out? I mean, that's tough. That's tough. I think they're both great. I will give the slight edge to Get Out. I love this moment. You have to be a fucked up god to take down this plane. A real fucked up god. Oh, I don't know why that gets me every time. But I'll give the slight edge to Get Out. But well, notice how with Scream did have a younger cast. Scream is exactly the argument. Scream is probably the reason why they're doing what they're doing with I Know You Did Last Summer. That's why they're having a younger cast and they're bringing back Jennifer Love Hewitt, is because of the success of Scream 5 and 6. That's why. So, yes. And Halloween, you're telling me Halloween, the newest one, Jamie Lee Curtis's granddaughter, that she wasn't the newer, younger character? Her boyfriend, her friends, those were the younger characters. That's what I'm talking about. There's always a younger cast when you're rebooting or bringing back these horror movies. You have the one original character and then you have a younger cast. That's the main cast. I mean, what are we talking about? It's the same exact thing. Also, I Know You Did Last Summer is not the same level of known property as Halloween. That's a big stretch if you're trying to say that they're the same. Halloween is clearly a different level. There's Sean William Scott. There's Stifler. Are we just going to call him Stifler in this movie? Because he pretty much just acts like Stifler, right? So yeah, earlier, the moment when I feel like I'm debating so hard with Alex Narnius that I'm not even talking about the movie. The part earlier when Devon Sawa was noticing things, right? He looked out the window, saw the lightning. Right before he stepped onto the plane, he saw the broken side of the part. This whole tension of him freaking out and him noticing, he's looking out the window, looking at the side of the plane. All of this gets me because when I started to take planes and flights out, obviously after this movie, I couldn't help but be like, oh fuck, you know. What is your favorite music video by Michael Jackson? My favorite music video, Thriller. Thriller is a masterpiece. Speaking of Stifler, my guy, where's the new American Pie, bro? What are they doing? I mean, after American Reunion, what do we go from there? I heard a rumor that they were going to do something like American Funeral or something like, but at this point, like, where do you go after Reunion? I don't know. I'm not saying there can't be something to do with them or there can't be a good script. There could be, but the older they get, the less likely. American Vacation. Okay. Alex, let's just agree to disagree. You're going pretty hard on what you think this movie should be. My thing is that I don't know. I'm keeping an open mind. You're acting like I'm saying this new movie is going to be perfect. I could watch the new movie and I could hate it. The point is, I don't know yet how it's going to be. I am keeping an open mind. I'm not going to go into the movie ready to hate it. I am glad that they're bringing her back. I'm not going to complain about her screen time before I see where her screen time is. Here it is. This would be my worst fucking nightmare. Holy shit. So the side of the plane just blew up and people are getting sucked out. So even though we don't know this girl, the teacher reaching for her and the girl's about to get sucked out, even though we don't know her, that sucked. Right? Like just the idea of it, or just the teacher seeing a student go out like that. And what a great, whatever the budget was for this, look at this explosion. Oh my god. Oh my god. The streets are saying Prince and Hewitt won't have scenes together. Won't have scenes together? Well, that would suck if that's true. Although I heard that there may be some tension between Jennifer Love Hewitt and Sarah Michelle Gellar, so that could be why as well. The moment when the fire comes up, and what's fucked up is that you actually see the fire burning Devon Sawa's face for like at least 10 seconds. That's fucking brutal, man. Like, that goes to tell you that whoever survives everything that happened beforehand, they're going to burn in a horrible, horrible way. And there's your Ali Larter just decided to get the fuck off the plane, even though she's not really friends with any of them. Is this streaming or Blu-ray? I am watching this. Neither. I am watching this on DVD. I've owned this DVD for over 20 years since this came out. It's probably streaming somewhere, but I don't rely on streaming. But that's just, me. On my PS5, yes! I don't even... Actually, maybe I do own a DVD player. But I use my PlayStation. And the teacher just told the French guy to get on the plane. And she will now feel guilty when this guy's about to die. See, I also love how, this movie is the least over the top of any of the Final Destination movies. I know people love the second one because it is so ramped up. It is so next level. And believe me, I I love the second one as well. The second one is a close second favorite. And I do love the energy that the second one has. But I don't know how much screen time Jennifer Love Hewitt has. Can we change the subject, please, Alex? Like, I don't know how much screen time she has. I have to watch the movie for me to tell you if I'm happy with it. It's a very blanket statement to say if I'm okay with this, okay with that. I have to see how she's used. If I'm okay with how she's used, then I'll be okay with it. Okay, Devin Sauer just tackled Kerr Smith, in case you're wondering where we are. Sean William Scott is watching the plane go out. The police are holding them back. And boom, the plane just blew up. I love this moment too. Like when I first saw it, and it's the realization of like, holy shit, Alex Browning was right. He saw the plane blow up, and they all didn't believe him, and now they're like, what the fuck? And I love that it's like I love that, like, some people have the reaction of like, oh my god, he was right. Some people have the reaction of he's a fucking freak, he's a weirdo. Some people have the reaction of guilt. Like, I think the teacher, right? She feels guilt over the French teacher dying. Like this moment of everybody looking at him. And which horror movie is better, Terrifier 2 or Halloween Kills? I don't know. The Terrifier movies, you have to be in a certain mood to want to watch those. Like, I can enjoy them for what they are, but they're not movies that I would be quick to rewatch because they're very brutal. I know Halloween Kills isn't great, but I probably would rather watch Halloween Kills, like just to watch it. I don't know if that means it's better. I just Do you think if Final Destination 6 actually performs, they will make another? Yes. Yes. And I fully expect it to. Like, I will be surprised if it doesn't do well. It has been over 10 years, right? Since we've gotten a Final Destination movie. So I expect it to do well. I also think that they purposely don't put a lot of money into these movies. Like, I think they're purposely on the cheaper side so that they're guaranteed to make a profit. I also like these two detective characters. Because like it's interesting to have them be suspicious of Devon Sawa. They're coming from more of a place of maybe he made it happen, the explosion, which is very logical. I think this is why I prefer the first movie because it's the most grounded. I hope we hear the Hush song. Well, you know what's funny, Double A, is that the Hush song that's in the first I Know You Did Last Summer is a remake. Um, there's an original version of that Hush song. So how about this new movie plays the original version of Hush? That'd be cool, right? That'd be some meta shit right there. That's probably what I would do. Terrifier 2 or Halloween 2018. Halloween 2018. Hey, there you go. Look at that. It's a Twitch reunion. You wish they would make another Friday 13th. Yeah, I whether it's Derek Mears or uh, you know, whoever. I would like a Friday 13th movie. Are we ever going to get another Friday 13th movie? What's the deal with the rights? What's the latest on the rights? Have they squared that away yet? Are we still in limbo? I do like Ali Larter's performance here. She's like half emo, but like half because she's a loner, so she's kind of weird. Like she's in the corner in the room by herself there, like kind of hunched over. I did hear about the Camp Crystal Lake show. The difference with that is that they're only able to do that because I heard they can make a Friday the 13th thing, but not Jason as the killer. Like, for some reason, Jason being the killer, that's like a separate rights thing. It sounds stupid as fuck, I know. But Jason as the killer is like a separate rights that they don't have. Somebody else has it. And so they're only able to make this one. Yes, it has to be Pamela Voorhees, which I believe Linda Cardellini is playing Pamela Voorhees, which, man, we're going to have some people sexualizing Pamela Voorhees. When you see Linda Cardellini being crazy and killing people, she's going to look hot as fuck. And I think people are going to enjoy that in the worst way possible. Which filmmaker is better, Rob Zombie or Ty West? I would go with Ty West because I'm not that big on Rob Zombie as a director. I think most of his movies, if not all of his movies, are directed poorly. The Devil's Rejects is decent compared to everything else, but most of the stuff he's done. Julie James is gonna die. All right, man. Okay, if Julie James dies, she dies. I feel like Ivan Dragoff or whatever the fuck. If she dies, she dies. Like at this point, you're talking so much about this movie that now I want her to die just to piss you off. now I'm like, go ahead and kill her, so that we can piss off Alex of Narnia. No offense. All 287. The X trilogy was great. I agree, Break Ops. I don't think Rob Zombie has directed one movie that was as good as any of um, the X movies. What do you think of this? The TV show Stranger Things? I love Stranger Things. It's great. It's awesome. You had a crush on Linda Cardellini and Scooby Doo. So did I. In fact, I've had a crush on Linda Cardellini ever since that Boy Meets World episode where Corey cheats on Topanga with Linda Cardellini at the ski lodge. That was when I first was like, wow. I kind of get it, Corey. I do. Like, Topanga's Topanga. Topanga's Topanga. But she was pretty nice. Who's my favorite character in Stranger Things? Probably Steve. I mean, 11 is 11, right? Like, she's the main character. 11's the main character. But Steve is probably my favorite character to watch, to see his arc of being a complete asshole dickhead in the first season and redeeming himself. As a kid, I preferred Sarah Michelle Daphne. Well, yes, but the older you get, the more your taste gets better, right? Right, Double A. I like Sarah Michelle Gellar. Don't get me wrong; she's great. Um, but maybe it's because I didn't really watch Buffy. We're at the class memorial scene here. Man, even the detectives are staring at Devon Sawa. You had a crush on Sarah Michelle Gellar in Scooby Doo and Scooby Doo 2. She's great. And then he just retracted his message. For some reason, Ty Daniels he wrote that he had a crush on Sarah Michelle Gellar, and then I guess he regretted it. It's funny that Ali Larter is supposed to be like the weird loner one because she's still pretty attractive, right? Like she's like if I went to school with her, I would. He said, "Nah, I don't." Yeah, he changed his mind. He changed his mind on having a crush on Sarah Michelle Gellar. He was like, "Never mind." Favorite Star Wars episode besides Empire? Probably A New Hope. Either A New Hope or The Force Awakens. The only thing that hurts The Force Awakens is um, the sequels that came after it. What do you think of the movie called X? Uh, how do you feel about Black Snape? Is that the Harry Potter TV show? I like that Kerr Smith's girlfriend was not being an asshole. Like Kerr Smith was being a dick still to Devon Sawa. I like that the girlfriend though was like she felt a little bad for it. You had a crush on Shawnee Smith. I think we all had a crush on Shawnee Smith, aka Amanda from Saw. Do we think Happy Gilmore 2 is going to be decent? I'm not. I'm not expecting much. I hope I'm wrong. Stifler asking Devon Sawa these questions like he's some sort of prophet or he's some, you know, and the teacher says he scares the hell out of her. So she's scared of him. Interesting. Okay. But like notice how every character affected by that has different feelings, different reactions to it. You love that I call him Stifler. I wasn't gonna call him Stifler, to be fair. I was gonna call him Sean William Scott. Somebody in the chat, I think Shadow Bear called him Stifler, and so now we're calling him Stifler. What do you think of the Last of Us TV show? I love the Last of Us. Tyler Jefferson, do you watch my reviews? I've talked about every property that you've asked me for. I've reviewed them all. Hey, Bree and Tyre here. You better late than never, I guess, right? I'm pretty sure you two donating last live stream is the reason why I'm watching this. Okay, Break Ops. Yeah, you brought up American Pie. See, it wasn't me. I'll call him Sean William Scott, but I don't think anybody else knows his real name. I think everybody to this day still refers to him as Stifler. He will always be the Stiffmeister. We love American Pie in this chat. Absolutely. American Pie is a national treasure in this chat. So Ali Lauder gave Devon Sawa flowers or the white roses. She said, because of you, I'm still alive. That's probably how I would react. I would probably be closer to Ali Larder, or I'd be a little nicer to Devon Sawa. I wouldn't be a dick to him. You didn't get the notifications. The blue drinks are brack. Fuck, how many of these have I had? The blue drinks are back. Yes, they are. They finally started having them at um, my local alcohol store. What is your favorite dance move? What? My favorite dance move from Michael Jackson? How about all of them? All of them are great. You had a crush on uh, Alicia Cuthbert of House of Wax. Oh, is that the main actress from House of Wax? Yeah, she was hot. She was hot. She's been in other stuff though, right? I'm trying to remember what else I've seen her in. All right, now we're seeing him take a shit. We're seeing Devon Sawa's friend take a shit right now. This is what I like in my horror movies. But this type of subtle stuff, with every sequel, I think they ramp up the level of subtlety, if you want to even call it that. It's not really subtle, right? But just the little subtlety of like, hey, water is dripping from the toilet, like the back of it, and that water is going to play into some shit later. It's stuff like that that freaks me out over like, holy shit, if I see a puddle, or if I see, like, even at the store, wet spots on the ground, I'm like, holy fuck, that could kill somebody at any point. Somebody could slip, break their neck, and that's some shit right there. Uh, I had a crush on Nia Long in Big Mama's house. In Big Mama's house, man. Why is Big Mama's house the first thing you think of with Nia Long? Nia Long has been in so many better things. Hey, Break Ops with the $20 super chat. Thank you, good sir. Thank you, good sir. You know, Break Ops, what I used to do before is, depending on, is he about to take out the Spank Bank? Penthouse. Devon Sawa needs to get his mind off of things. You wanted to leave a message? Oh shit, what's the message? I wish I could set up my super chats to where when the super chats, like, the messages get read. Like, you know how on my Twitch the chat gets read out loud? I would love to be able to do that with super chats. Maybe you would give more than... Okay, what was he shaving? He has no hair on his face, yet he went to shave... Why did he do that? Have you seen The Cell with J-Lo and... I've never seen that movie, no. Vincent D'Onofrio and Jennifer Lopez? No, I've heard of the movie, I've never seen it. Oh. See, like, there's so many different ways that he can die. The water, the plug, and the water starts to, like, follow him. Oh, who's this? Giggity giggity. You had a crush on Kirsten Dunst in Spider-Man. Who did not? Who didn't have a crush on Kirsten Dunst in Spider-Man? The water doesn't mess around. No, it does not, man. That water is following him like it's like, I'm gonna get your ass. Todd, there's your warning. Todd is gonna die. See, that type of stuff too. Like, I know this is obviously contrived for the movie, but little subtle... Oh, there's the water. Oh, he slipped. And his neck just got wrapped around and then the soap is preventing him from standing up. This looks brutal. This death is brutal. The wire around his neck, it's tightening up. His eyes becoming bloodshot. Fucking hell, dude. Ugh. And his father's fucking passed out drinking. So there you go. Which is your favorite Final Destination? I would say the first one. Final Destination 2 is a close second. It's a close second. But the first one is always like, if the fourth movie was good, we would be looking at the best horror franchise of all time. Yeah, the fourth movie is the only one that kind of sucks. And Todd is dead. There you go. He's dead. Ugh. Ugh. Poor Todd. The first one to go. And now this is kind of weird, right? The water like sucked itself back into where it came from. The fourth movie is actually awful. I mean, I could probably, if we do a live watch of the fourth movie, I could probably find stuff in there that's okay and decent, but for the most part, it's bad. The acting's bad. The kills are not nearly as good. It's too late. It's too late. Todd's dead, and the detectives are there. And Ali Larder is yelling at Devon Sawa to get out of there. Come on, get out! Oh shit. What's Todd's father going to say? So the parents think I had a crush on Kat Dennings in Big Mama's house. Kat Dennings is in Big Mama's house? Hey, Breakops with another super chat. Love the reunion. Need more live streams, bro. Hey, well, you know what, man? Breakops is keeping me fed with these super chats. I appreciate you, my dude. I do. Um, if anything, your donations will keep me doing these. I'm the goat, man. I don't know. I think I'm more the boat. You know, the best of all time. I like the boat. I like that. I'm gonna steal that from Natalia, if anybody knows who that is. Which song by Michael Jackson is better, Smooth Criminal or Bad? I mean, they're both great, but probably Bad, right? You make the content, I just mindlessly watch. Well, I wouldn't say mindlessly watch because you do, um, you are donating. You're HBO and you're helping a brother out. Okay, so Ali Larder just had to make herself even hotter by doing whatever she's doing out here. She's like welding something. I don't know. We need more horror crossover TV shows and movies. Halloween Scream in one. I don't know if those three things go together, but I wouldn't mind more crossover stuff. It just needs to be stuff that makes sense, like not random stuff. Like I loved Freddy vs. Jason. Um, I think I Know What You Did Last Summer could have crossed over with Scream, especially because they're both written by the same guy, Kevin Williamson. But I wouldn't like. That's tough. Freddy vs. Jason versus Ash. Hell yeah, they were supposed to make that, man. That was supposed to be the sequel, and I think they made a comic book of it. And I think Hellraiser or Pinhead was supposed to be in it too. He was going to be like the dude in hell that they had to deal with. That would have been fucking badass. I don't love the Hellraiser movies, but having Pinhead as like the judge of hell would have been wild. So maybe this describes my taste in women, but Ali Larder's whole um, hot take Hellraiser is ass. Well, it's a hot take that I agree with, Ty. Hellraiser is not my thing. That franchise is just not for me. I know people love it. People are down with Hellraiser and Pinhead, and that's great. I think Pinhead looks cool. But that's probably the most positive thing you'll ever hear me say about Hellraiser. So yeah, maybe it says a lot about my taste in women, but Ali Larter, her whole like, I'm weird and broken, and I have all these dark thoughts. I don't know why it's doing something for me right now. Speaking of dark thoughts, I mean, her first thought is like, let's go see Todd at the morgue. You've never seen Hellraiser? Um, just my opinion. I don't think you have to. I don't think you need to. I don't think you're missing out much. But that's just me. Consider yourself lucky. We are currently at the scene when Alex and Clear are sneaking into the morgue. Fuck it. Is there a way where I can put the chat? Did you see my message about the hot redhead and now you see me returning for 3? Um, the hot redhead? Are we talking about uh uh fuck, what's her name? The one that was in Wedding Crashers? Um, Isla Fisher? Why am I not using the ear? Because I'm using earbuds. It's much easier. There's no wires. It's more comfortable. There's Tony Todd. I like Isla Fisher. I always thought Isla Fisher and Amy Adams looked alike, and you know how much I'm attracted to Amy Adams. So there you go. The PlayStation allows that. Oh, I don't know about the PlayStation, but I am. This is connected to my TV, so I am using it for the TV. Tony Todd the King. Yes, I agree. Tony Todd's great, man. He's great. I just rewatched, not just. A few weeks ago, though, I rewatched that episode of Smallville that he did, Jitters. He was great in that. He's great in this. He's great in the Candyman movies. Sad that he passed away. I also love that he seems to know everything, right? The design of death. Death has a new design. He left us one last Final Destination performance. He did. He did. I hope he's used well, even if it's just a couple scenes. Oh, and it's fucked up too that as he's talking to them, he's still draining the blood from Todd like this. And you don't even want to fuck with that Mac Daddy. Calling death Mac Daddy is something only Tony Todd can get away with. Which horror movie is better, Sinners or Candyman 2021? I would say Sinners. I only thought Candyman 2021 was okay. I didn't love it though. I'll see you soon. Potentially my favorite quote of this movie is Tony. Like Tony Todd pretty much just said, "I'll see your dead body soon. Don't worry." But his delivery of that, I remember seeing that in the trailer and that getting me like real like chills and goosebumps and everything you're supposed to feel in a horror movie. Yes, the kills in Candyman was great. I miss Tony Todd as well. No, he didn't see him die. I do wonder why he doesn't get premonitions of the other deaths. He just gets weird clues. I do like this moment. He saw the reflection of the bus in the window, and when he turned around, it wasn't there. That was fucking. That effect in the year 2000 is pretty goddamn wild. Props to James Wong for that shot. What a fucked up situation, right? It's like you cheat death, and then death is like, okay, we'll just figure out another way to fucking claim your ass. What song is this? It's probably directly from the soundtrack. The CGI. No, not James Wan. Not. It's James Wong. Wong. It's a different guy. Uh, The Shining or It Chapter 1. Oh, he almost hit Stifler on the bike. um, I mean, probably The Shining, but I love that first It, man. I do. But The Shining's a classic. Oh, all the characters happen to be in this area at the same time. Interesting. Carter, you dick. Oh, Stifler. I like that the girlfriend gets a moment here. and she hits Carter. Here we go. Here's her death. Oh! And she gets hit by the bus. Damn. Fuck. Ain't that about a bitch? And before people say that that's so unrealistic, I've seen plenty of videos of people getting hit by buses, or I saw this video of this little kid who got hit by a bus. You know, like these buses come out of fucking nowhere. It's crazy. Clear is calling Alex. Alex, how do you ignore Clear? I don't know if I like her name, Clear. It's weird. Because on Heroes, her name is Claire. Clear is such a weird name. We don't get a lot of him and his parents, but I do like that we get a little bit of it. Because I feel like we lose... Since we're usually dealing with teenage characters, they don't always have the parents being around. Ah, this is how he sees the order of who dies in what order. That's interesting. Smart. How old were you when you first watched the music video of Thriller by Michael Jackson? Well, it came out. When did Thriller come out? Because it came out before I was alive, right? So, I mean, I don't know. I couldn't tell you how old I was, but I definitely was a kid when I probably saw it on TV, and it scared the fuck out of me. I remember every time they would play it, and I would see the whole Michael Jackson turning into the wolf cat or whatever the fuck, the werecat. It used to scare the fuck out of me when I was really young. The moment when he's like, "Get away!" and his eyes are all yellow and his teeth are fangs, that used to freak me the fuck out. Yeah, man. If MJ's not number one, he's got to be right top two or three. I don't even know who I would have above him. Now we're with the teacher who is having to move because she's all fucked up. Why are there so many teachers nowadays who are fucking their students? Right? Isn't that such a weird thing that's happening over and over and over again? Like, it's not just once. Like, I see stories every week of like hot teachers as well, who are like fucking their 13-year-old students. And I'm like, what? I don't know why I'm having that thought looking at their teacher right now. I mean, I'm not trying to say I'm attracted to their teacher or anything. The teacher did filthy. That's why I don't understand how people can shit talk about the elaborate kills. It's been crazy since day one. Well, sure, there's definitely like the teacher, and you could argue that the puddle of water that was following Todd in the bathroom is a little over the top. It's not that I'm saying these kills aren't over the top. It's me saying that each sequel got bigger and bigger and more over the top as it went along. You know what I mean? Like, compared to the sequels, this first movie is very toned down. I'm not saying it's uber realistic, but it's just the most realistic out of the 5 movies, I think. But some people prefer the movies being bigger and bigger and more over the top and crazier. And so I think that's why the franchise seemingly went in that direction. You could argue that maybe the third movie did a great job at having over the top kills while still making you care about the characters. And I mean, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, how do you go wrong with having her as your main actress? From what I could see from the trailers of the new movie Bloodlines, given what I could tell from the premise, I really wish it was like a returning character. Like, whoever the woman that's supposed to be like the grandmother that went through something, I know they're going to show her experience and what she survived, and years later now it's coming after like the whole family. That's fine, and I'll see the movie and see what I think of it, but wouldn't it be cooler if they brought back Mary Elizabeth Winstead? Wouldn't it be cool if they brought back well, I guess Ali Larter dies in the second movie, right? If they brought back Kimberly from the second movie, if they brought back somebody that was actually in the old movies, and we could see, you know, it should have been a relative of past. Well, yes, if the new movie had Mary Elizabeth Winstead, and maybe it's her daughter now, who's her daughter and her like they're going through it, because I guess you could argue that Mary Elizabeth Winstead died in the, but we didn't see her die. We didn't see her die. She had the premonition of the train accident, but the movie ends with the train start, like it's very possible she could have survived. But yeah, you're right. I guess you pretty much take from that she dies. That's true. Oh, that's freaky. That shadow that she saw on the pot, she died, damn it. Yeah. Most likely you're right. Okay, fine. So then let's bring back Kimberly from 2. What's that actress been up to? The actress who played Kimberly in Final Destination 2. Bring her back. That's what I would have done if I was doing Bloodlines. Bloodlines. Do you guys think like Roman Reigns is going to be in the movie or something? Are we going to acknowledge our tribal chief? Imagine if the new Final Destination movie was about a Samoan family. That would have been hilarious. Oh. Her lighting her stove on fire with the matches. That made me afraid to turn on my stove for a bit. I'm not gonna lie. I do love the one detective, um, the black dude, the light skinned black guy. I do love his reaction of the way he's staring at Alex here. And then we haven't seen it yet, but when Alex leaves and he says to the other guy that, like, I'm a little nervous that, like, I might actually believe him. You know, like, that's a great note there. You know, that's a great beat that the Final Destination movies aren't really built on acting. And so that's why I think I enjoy this first movie is that it's a lot more. That kid gives me the creeps. Okay, there you go. Where I almost believed him. I always hate in movies and TV shows when people make tea and you always have to hear the teapot scream like that. Oh, what the fuck? Damn girl. She's losing her fucking mind. She just threw her tea into the fucking floor. That's fucked up. I know. I shouldn't be making fun of her. She's getting some vodka. There you go. Vodka straight up. Thank you. She's not even mixing it. And the mug is cracked. Now this used to fuck me up because I remember when somebody on my birthday bought me a mug. It was a Batman mug. And I fucking loved it for obvious reasons. I was happy. And I used it every day, every morning for breakfast, right? And then that cracked. And I was so upset that I was like, should I try to see if I can savior this, if I can glue it together, if I can fix it somehow? But I had to say no because you're never going to be able to fix it. You're always going to have this, like the fucking thing is leaking all over her computer. And I reluctantly threw it away. R.I.P. to my Batman mug. It was pretty cool too. Now I have a Friday the 13th mug. And oh, the computer just exploded in her face and the glass just went into her neck. And she's slipping on the blood. Oh no. Is this the song that was playing when they were at the airport? Hmm. Have you seen the movie Monster House? Monster House. That sounds familiar. Have I seen that? Oh, the fire is chasing her. Oh. Okay, yeah, I mean this death is a little over the top. But mo- uh yes, you can. You can see the shadow of death. Um, she saw the shadow in her teapot, like the reflection. So you literally, I think it's the only time too that I can remember in the franchise that you see the shadow of death looming and lurking around the person before it kills them. It's pretty freaky. It's I like that it's subtle. I like that they don't overly do stuff like that. That they don't try to. Oh, and the chair just fell on her knife, and the knife went deeper into her, and she's dead. And Devon Sawa is holding the knife and looking super guilty as fuck. Yes, we do lose these elements. Oh, Stifler just showed up. Hey, Alex. Explosion. Whoopsies. Now that looks super suspicious. If I'm Stifler, I'm like, holy shit, you killed our fucking teacher. You fuckface? Or what's something Stifler would say? Dude. He said, dude, didn't this come out the same year as Dude, Where's My Car? Do you guys like Dude, Where's My Car? Now the detectives are talking to Clear. They're noticing her work. Yeah. Whatever she was welding together there. I'm not I'm not exactly sure. Oh fuck. Carter, you dick. Oh, what's he doing? What's Carter doing? Does anybody remember Carter from or the actor that played Carter? Kerr Smith. He was in the My Bloody Valentine uh, remake. I actually like that movie. Although I did see that before I saw the original, so maybe that's why. Because he knows which one of us is next. Oh shit. That's creepy as fuck, right? Because if you say another word, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Uh, this kill is extremely convoluted. Which better, Until Dawn or The Quarry? You talking about the games? I think Until Dawn is better, but The Quarry was pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. It's a nice follow up. It's way better than any of the House of the Dead or House of the or no, what are they called? What's that anthology of games called? Where like half of them suck and maybe only one of them is decent. Are you talking about the way Stifler dies? Stifler's death is Dark Pictures. There you go. Yeah, that. Oh, there's Alex. He's by the beach. Uh, oh, the teacher's death was convoluted. Yeah, I would say the teacher's death is the only death in this movie that's kind of like doesn't really fit the tone. It seems like her death is from one of the sequels, right? It's almost like the sequels. All of the directors who saw the original movie, they only took her death and said, "Let's just do all of the kills like that," right? The rest of this movie is pretty grounded for what it is. Fuck death. I like this moment of Ali Larter talking to Alex and talking about how her father was killed. Probably explains why she's so fucked up, right? can't give up, Alex. She has a cabin in the woods. I love it. Don't we love Cabin in the Woods? It's not a horror movie unless there's a cabin in the woods. Billy Stifler. Yes, he did know. He knew. uh, which is better? Who, James Wan or Mike Flanagan? Um, Mike Flanagan is probably technically better, but I prefer James Wan's movies. Between the first Saw film, the Conjuring films, um, what's the one that he did with the dolls that nobody talks about? I thought that was creepy as fuck. Um, didn't he do the Insidious movies, or at least the first like two? I like the Insidious movie. Dead Silence. Thank you. Yes, I like Dead Silence. Underrated. I agree. Not enough people talk about that. It's creepy as fuck. Oh shit. Carter is being a dick again because he thinks he's next. So he's like, fuck it. I'm just gonna. Yeah, dude. There's other people in the fucking car. You dick. Oh my god. This was. I'm getting anxiety just watching them be in the car. Oh, and his seatbelt's broken. He had a seatbelt on. Yeah, now he has a seatbelt on. What the fuck? That was freaky. I remember the first time I saw that, I was like, what the fuck did that mean? Which kill? We are talking about. We're on the moment when Carter is speeding in his car with everyone else in the car with him. And he's freaking out. Quarry was good. Quarry was good. I enjoy Quarry. Oh, dude. Dude, he's driving with no hands. Fuck Carter, man. Oh, it's freaking me out. It's freaking me out. Oh! And Devon Sawa just saw a reflection of a train. Dead Silence used to creep me out as a kid. What year did that come out? I'm trying to think of how young I was when I saw that. Oh shit. Had to have been '08. Interesting. '07? Wow. So I was still a teenager. Shit. I guess I was pretty young when I saw that, huh? Oh shit. Which horror filmmaker is better, James Wan or Ty West? Once again, Ty West might be technically better, but uh, James Wan is maybe like my preferred, if that makes sense. I like James Wan style. This moment of Carter kind of being indecisive of whether or not he's willing to die right now or letting himself die. It's a fucked up beat, right? Oh, we're seeing. He just saw Death's shadow in his mirror. Yeah, they definitely did away with the whole shadow of death. This is a take. Eli Roth is a good horror director. I used to be really into Eli Roth when I was like a teenager. The older I got, though, the less I've. Oh shit! Oh shit! The train's coming! Oh, and the train hits the car. Okay, so the image of his broken seatbelt was he knew that he could break the seatbelt. That was the point of that. Oh shit. Oh, Stifler. Stifler, no. Oh, bam! Oh my god. Okay, Stifler just had his head chopped off. And what was interesting about that is that it cut his head off from like here. It wasn't his neck. It cut him from the mouth. R.I.P. Stiffmeister. Ty West or Mike Flanagan. Um, Mike Flanagan did a really good job with Doctor Sleep. I also like his Haunting of Hill House or whatever that show was. I haven't seen everything Flanagan has done. I might give the slight edge to Flanagan though. Devon Sawa is next, and then Ali Larder is next. Now, did we ever answer the question of, like, okay, for example, hypothetically, if it kills Clear, does it revert back to Carter? Like, does it start all over, or is Carter now good because he's been saved twice? I don't know what the official rules would be there, because technically Carter does survive this movie, right? Um, but we don't see him again. These rules are all over the place. Well, so that's the thing, though, right? Because when you get to the second movie, according to Clear, Death comes back to get Alex. I don't remember if she mentions whether Carter died as well. You would think he would have or should have died, I guess. This sequence of Alex in the cabin trying to like death proof everything is pretty hilarious. He's wearing the gloves. He used he's trying to eat this can. He has a fire extinguisher. He boarded up the windows. He's duct taped everything that can be opened up. Is that tuna fish? What is that? It looks pretty gross, whatever it is. But maybe he's just hungry. Ugh, that doesn't look good at all. Is there any way that tastes good? He doesn't look like it tastes good. Kudos to Devon Sawa for eating that shit. Oh, we're getting the wind. This is how you make the wind scary. All right, M. Night Shyamalan. He has a lantern for his light source. Oh, oh, oh! The door's opening. Woo! Something was about to come through that door to kill him. Fede Alvarez or Ty West? Man, Fede Alvarez did a fucking bang up job with Alien Romulus, right? Right? Wasn't Alien Romulus like way better than it should have been? And I also like his Evil Dead remake. I guess I need to see Ty West direct something else that's not connected to the X franchise. I need to see like what else he's capable of. Even though all three X movies are very different movies, I can beat you. Romulus was okay. Best now that Evil Dead remake was a masterpiece. Um, I don't like the last like 10-15 minutes of Alien Romulus, but everything else about it I was pretty high on. I mean, maybe the de aging CGI stuff for that one scene was weird, but I'm just talking about more of the cinematography, the atmosphere, the tone, the way how the face huggers were actually scary. The cast was great. The detectives are watching Clear outside her house. Ah! she just she just came outside to talk to them. Speaking of aliens, are you going to watch Alien Earth when it comes out? Yeah, yeah. I am definitely curious and interested. The only thing about it is that there's so much to fucking like. I just started watching Andor season 2 today. I just started watching it. First episode, very solid, but I gotta watch that, right? Um, I have to get back into my Smallville rewind rewatch, so I gotta watch Smallville. Uh, we just got done with Daredevil. I'm trying to think of what other shows. Oh, The Last of Us is currently on. In fact, I think the new episode of If You're Good at Something, Never Do It for Free. Hey, well, thank you for the super chat there, Double A. Look at that. I never thought we'd have a live stream where I've gotten multiple super chats, but none of them are from Ty or Bree. They used to be the killers of the super chats. Now it's Break Ops and Double A. Cool. Hey, I'll take it from where I can get it. Now this moment of the lightning pretty much going after. Oh right, the lightning is going after. Oh, Ty's phone won't let him donate. How convenient, Ty. You know, Ty, you don't have to lie. You can just say you don't feel like it, or you could say that maybe your butt hurt over how long it took me to do the Final Destination live stream. That's fair. It was a while. It was a long time. I admit that. I did, you know. Am I calling you broke? I didn't say you're broke. I would never insult people in today's economy. Today's economy is wild. I'm just saying, you don't have to lie. That's all. So interesting because Devon Sawa cheated death. Have you seen the first season of the TV show The Walking Dead Dead City? Is that the one with Maggie and Negan? Yes, I did watch that. So oh shit, because Devon Sawa cheated death, now it's going after Clear. You're good at streaming, so you shouldn't do it for free. Well, thank you, Double A. I'm glad somebody appreciates my live streaming abilities. I'm glad, I mean, no offense, Ty, but I'm glad somebody appreciates it. I don't even think Bree's still in here because Bree only has, what, 5-10 minutes of uh, watch time a day. So at least she said hi. Oh, that pole almost speared Clear in the head. Now the pool is about to pour out. Oh, Alex catching himself before the tree branch. Shadow Bear appreciates my live streaming. Okay, well, thank you, good sir. That's the currency of the UK, by the way. Yes. I don't know exactly what that translates to, but I did notice the difference with the currency there. The MB Appreciation Society. Well, it's about time somebody appreciated my work. God damn it, man! I forgot how much fucking lightning is in this fucking third act, man. Holy shit! Hi guys. Do you have a whole? Oh, Devon Sawa is currently being drowned right now by death. He's going after Clear. You know what's fucked up about these movies is that even if you're able to successfully cheat death at the beginning for the big event, like you're spending the rest of your life, if you're able to survive, uh running from death. There's no, right? What are your odds? What are your chances of being able to live a good life after that? Because death is never going to stop, right? It's never going to slow down. Jesus fucking Christ. Now electricity is chasing this poor girl. Dude, there's literally a cable knocking at her fucking garage door. Oh! Pole slammed into her windshield. And she's about, oh, the gas. Uh, and now you got water everywhere. You got electricity everywhere. This is fucking crazy, dude. This is fucking wild. She can't move her car. Fair play to me watching the all of the Cars movies. Yeah, the Cars movies were kind of. I'm not going to say they were a rough watch, because I've certainly watched worse, but they weren't the most enjoyable. I still don't understand that franchise. I still don't understand like the whole point of the Cars universe. Like I don't get it, you know? God damn. Oh, here comes fire. We're about to light Claire on fire. Get her out of there. Okay, so he's saying if they can skip her, then maybe they beating it a second time might be the answer, right? Oh, he's electrocuting himself. Oh, planes. I've never seen planes. Is that connected to the Cars? Is that a spin-off of Cars? Is Alex dead? Ooh, his hands are burnt as fuck though. She called him baby. Did they fuck? Did they have sex on the beach? Did you watch them on stream? Oh, what, the Cars movies? No, I just reviewed them. I haven't done a live watch. Fuck. Maybe Ty can tell me how long it's been since I've done a live watch. It's been a long time. Shouldn't have left you. Oh, here's the shot that makes it look like he's going. That Alex died and he's going back to the plane in heaven or something. 6 months later, are they are they going to France? Devon Sawa, Ali Larder, and Carter uh, have all. It's been almost 3 years, really? Seriously? Has it really been that long? So the ending of this movie is that they went on a plane to Paris to complete the trip that they never got to do. I remember watching this with the commentary, and the original ending was not this. The original ending was that Devon Sawa dies there, and that you would reveal that Ali Larder's character was pregnant with his kid, and so the way they were able to beat death is to create a brand new life that was never originally supposed to be created. Maybe Bloodlines is going to take that idea and kind of run with it, but that was the original ending to this movie. And I guess test audiences saw that ending and said, "We don't like that Devon Sawa died." So they went back and reshot it where he's alive here. Oh, so what am I talking about? So Carter dies in this ending, right? How did I forget that? We're about to see Carter die with this ending, which tells us that um, death does not stop, does not end. Death don't miss. Fucking hell. Maybe, maybe they were meant to live. See, so now they're talking about the rules, and we're trying to figure out. Is he singing the same song in France? Oh, here we go. Oh, fire. And the wine spilled on his name. He's freaking out. He thinks it's next. He doesn't want her with him. Oh, Claire is now seeing the the bus. Now that's new. Somebody else, a different survivor who did not have the premonition, got a warning sign. Does that ever happen again in the series? Oh, and Carter just saved Alex. Oh, and Carter just died. Well, there's your ending. Oh shit. Well, there you go. Well, so there is Final Destination. Wait, where's my Final Destination? And what I would say is the best Final Destination. I know it might not be everybody's favorite, but I enjoy this movie, man. New Line Cinema. Are they still a thing? Does New Line still make movies? I don't know. Um, but I enjoy this film. I think it's fun, but I also think it's more serious than the sequels. I think the acting is probably at its peak with this film. Magnificent, magnificent. No, it's over. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm trying to think. Maybe we'll come back at some point to do the second movie because the new one is coming out. What movie do you think of when you hear New Line Cinema? For me, it's Lord of the Rings. For me, it's Nightmare on Elm Street. Um, because when I bought all of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, New Line Cinema is like plastered on the cover of every one, and not just that. When you go to play, it's like New Line Cinema. The logo is right there. So that's just what I think of. Maybe also because I saw those movies as a kid, so maybe that's more back of my head type deal. Rush Hour, okay, yes, Rush Hour as well. Um, but yeah, the first thing for me is Nightmare. So yes, I'm trying to think if maybe next week. Next week should we do the second movie? What do we think? To carry on. What song is this? What song is playing right now? Weekly live watches? I mean, only if the interest is there. Can you give us a review of the DVD menu? So, uh, you know what's funny? Um, the DVD menu of this film is actually pretty damn cool. I'm not gonna lie. Not only does it have like a cool animation thing going on, but there is a mini game that's on this menu where you type in your birthday, I think, and it tells you when you're gonna die. Which I know sounds super grim and super fucked up, but I remember doing that a long time ago. I don't remember what it said. DVD menus used to be fucking hype as hell. I used to look forward to what the DVD menus looked like. The menu screens, the animation stuff, and the special features. I used to love watching movies with director's commentary. I used to love watching deleted scenes. I used to love watching the making of stuff. I remember the Spider-Man movies having like three different commentary tracks. One was the cast, one was the producers, and maybe there was another one. But like Um, should we do that? Should we play that game? I can do each. If you guys want to know the date that you're gonna die, wait till the credits are over. The credits are still going. We don't skip the credits in this chat. But when the credits are over, maybe we will discover when people are going to die. Yes, play it. Okay, we will play that. Before we sign off, we will play the Final Destination game. I'll see you soon. Another reason why Final Destination 4 is a bad movie is because there's no Tony Todd. It's the only movie that doesn't have Tony Todd in it. Spider-Man 2002 DVD menu was him swinging on a loop. I think so. I think so. I have those movies twice. I first bought them on DVD, and then when they came out with the Blu-ray, like they came out with a Blu-ray edition of the trilogy, so I bought the whole trilogy. So I don't remember which was which. The Blu-ray menu might be different. All right. It says warning, so it's giving me all the warnings now. There's no post-credit scene, in case anybody was wondering. Imagine all these years later, and we're just now finding out. So, yeah. Also, look at this. The menu screen, when we first put this in, it was a picture of Devon Sawa with, like, other pictures of him in the movie, and half of it was his skull. Now that we've watched the movie, it is now a picture of Carter's girlfriend, the girl who got hit by the bus. It's now her with a bunch of different stuff of her in the movie, and half of her face is a skull, and it's pretty cool. All right, special features. The special features menu has Stifler on it. Games. We're going to click on games. Oh, there's more than one game? What is it? There's two games. Death Clock and Psychic Test. I don't remember what Psychic Test is. But let's click on Death Clock. The average male lives 70.2 years. The average female 76.4 years. Really? They live longer than us? DVD menus got you into the headspace of the movie before even watching it. Yeah, I wish that was still a thing. Now everybody just goes digital, right? And streaming. How long do you have before the inevitable catches up with you? Answer these simple questions and we'll calculate. Oh, okay, so fuck. Maybe it's not a... Why did I think it was a birthday thing? This is to answer questions. What is your general health condition? Poor, fair, above average, excellent. Okay, I wouldn't say excellent. Should I say fair? I don't even think I would say above average. I could probably stand to shed some pounds. I'm going to say fair. How often do you exercise? Never, sometimes, regularly, every day. I will say sometimes. But I definitely need to get back on the... What is your weight? Boy, they are really, like... They want to know everything. Underweight, average, slightly overweight, very overweight. I'm going to say slightly overweight. What do you guys think? Am I slightly overweight? Am I average? I'm just going to go with that to be on the safe side. How active is your lifestyle? Very inactive, somewhat inactive, reasonably active, very active. I mean, life of a streamer. How active is a streamer? I'm gonna say reasonably active. Fine. What are your favorite foods? Junk food, burgers and fries, lots of salads, fruits and vegetables, vitamins. Well, burgers and fries. Do you smoke cigarettes? Never. Any history of heart disease, cancer, or any other illness in your family? I'm going to say a little. I know my grandfather died of a heart attack. Cancer? Has anyone in my family had cancer? I mean, I'm sure there has. I just don't really. I'm just going to say a little. Are you right? What's your routing number? Okay. You have answered all the questions. Click on calculate below to find out how much time you have left to live. So I guess it's questions. I guess it's not. Okay. Now they are calculating how much time I have left. You will die on Saturday, December 31st, 2022. Wait, what? 3 years ago, I was supposed to die? Huh? Shit. I must have cheated death 3 years ago. Was I supposed to die during the pandemic? Was I supposed to catch COVID? Like, what? I am living 3 years past my. Wow. Okay, let me see what the psychic test is. This experiment is a test of your psychic abilities. It's called the Zener card test. Don't jinx it, Mike. Bro's immortal. I mean, I don't know, man. That could mean that my time is any day now, right? Like I'm not supposed. I've been living 3 years of like extra time. It was developed by Dr. Carl Zener in the early 1930s. In this experiment, you will be shown 5 cards, each containing a different symbol: a cross, circle, square, star, and wavy lines. The goal is to predict which symbol has been chosen at random. You will be given 25 opportunities to predict the current symbol. Your total out of the 25 tests will determine your psychic powers. I don't think I have psychic powers. Predict which symbol has been chosen. Okay, this is just random stuff. We have a square, we have a cross, we have a star, we have 4 squiggly lines, and we have a circle. I mean, I'll just pick the squiggly lines. Okay, I was incorrect. It was a circle. So it's the same symbols every time. We just need to. I was wrong again. I said square. It was a star. This game isn't as fun. I was wrong again. So I am not a psychic. I was incorrect again. Now I'm just choosing like random stuff. Oh, I was correct. I got one right. I picked a cross. Star. Oh, I picked star again, and I was correct. I was correct 2 times. Squiggly lines? No. Circle. I was incorrect. All right. Fair enough. Squiggly lines? No. Circle again. Squiggly lines? No. Circle again. Fuck. Okay, apparently they want. How about circle? It was a star. Yeah, fuck you, man. Squiggly lines. No, see, I'm not basing this off of anything. I'm just randomly picking stuff. God damn. No, now it's a squiggly line? Fuck you. No. 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 I am not a psychic. I was correct. Squiggly line gets the win. So apparently I would be very terrible at trying to predict either the outcomes or clues, right? I was correct with the star. All right, now I'm just trying to fucking finish this. Okay. Your score is an 04. A score of 5 or lower could be attributed to chance. Yeah, I got lucky. If you scored between 6 and 10, you could be luckier than most people. If you scored above 10, you may possess some form of extra. Now, to be fair, I wasn't really trying. I was just kind of rushing through it. But yeah, those are the games. Why did I think there was like a whole thing with your birthday? Maybe that's in a different one, right? Maybe that's in maybe the second or third DVD has something like that. I feel like that. I'm not crazy. All right, guys. Well, that was Final Destination, the original. I enjoyed rewatching it. It's a great movie. It's probably in my top 10 favorite horror movies. Um, it doesn't matter when you're immortal. Yes, the fact that I have been living 3 years past my date that I was supposed to die. I was originally supposed to die in December of 2022. Um, Thank you, Shadow Bear. Can't wait for the next one. All right, cool. Well, I appreciate you guys for watching and sticking around. I appreciate the super chats. Thank you, Double A. Until next time, take care, brush your hair. Thank you, Kamagan. And all right, now how do I? It's been so long. How do I exit this? Do I press that?